He's working apart from the team. He's just using the labor of everybody to stand out, so that the moment he gains the ventilation, he will escape. And so God sees that person and says, no, this person can't be trusted. And because you can't be trusted, God will look for a way to keep you relevant. But you cannot rule your generation. Because when you become, your heart will rub off on everybody that follows you. And so God will not take the risk of putting you in charge in order to corrupt a generation. So he will help you to be relevant, at least to fulfill your life and destiny. But you cannot handle certain things in the kingdom. Because if you do, when you speak, when you direct, when you lead, you will create a generation after your rebellion, after your corrupt tendencies. And so your life will mar the possibilities of others. And so because God sees that, he will not do it. That's why the Bible speaking in Luke chapter 16 verse 10 and 12. He said, if you are not faithful in another man's business, he said, who will give you your own? That's God asking, who will give you? That means you can only receive your own if you are faithful in another man's. And he said, if you are not faithful in little, who will give you much? So your promotion is at the mercy of your faithfulness. Your promotion is at the mercy of your loyalty. If you pray and you are not faithful, if you pray and you are not pure at heart, that prayer will be answered, but the prayer will wait for the day your heart is refined for God to release something on you. Are you seeing why you can find many people who are very intelligent but not impactful? You can find many people who are very smart but God doesn't exalt their horn. You sit with them for 5 minutes and you are wondering, my God, some people can open the Bible and in 5 minutes, what they will share, you will say, are there teachers like this in Africa? How come you are not being blessed? How come God is not raising you to mentor a generation? It's because of the heart. The theology is good, but the heart is wrong. And so even though he's the best teacher, he cannot be the best leader. And so God will keep him at one spot. Have you not seen some people, as this message is going on now, they go online and pick one statement and do a thorough exegesis on the statement you have made. They quote from Old Testament, quote from New Testament, balance it. Why this statement is wrong, why it must be this, why it must be that, why it must be that. Before you know, they have typed 3 pages on one comment. You are now asking, if you know this much, why are you in obscurity? Why is your ministry on comment box? You know so much, but your whole ministry is on comment box. Why is your ministry there? And they will never see that something is wrong with the heart. And that is what God is seeing. Intelligence correct, heart wrong. And so God is watching. And they will keep doing that comment box ministry for 50 years until they become too old to type. They will go and rest. The person they are commenting on will still be going forward. And God will be improving him. God does not endorse the error, but God sees his heart. So God is improving him. God is growing him. A point will come, God will teach him that thing he doesn't know. And he will still be making progress. Meanwhile, the man with the darkened heart will remain like a gazelle on comment box. And he's picking things and attacking and correcting and attacking. A point will come, even the laptop keys will break. And there will be no money to buy another laptop. So he will go and buy an artificial keyboard, connect a USB cord, add it on top of the laptop and start typing. After a while, he will type, that one too will break. And there will be no money to buy another keyboard. He will now go back to the God of heaven. That's when he will start doing heart business. Heart. Because he said, I the Lord, I judge the heart. I don't judge the brain. I can improve your brain, but I judge the heart. I judge based on the texture of the heart. And so it takes faithfulness, purity of purpose, ethics and values for God to shift a man. The next law is the law of obedience. Before God promotes you, he will find out what you did with the last commandment. If you discard the last instruction God gave you, he won't give you another one. He will wait until you keep that, because every instruction you obey is a launching pad to the next level. God promotes us through instructions. The junctions of our destinies are the junctions of obedience. Every Everywhere God gives you an instruction and you violate it, you have built your house there. You will remain there for a long time.